know, a few months ago, we had a cage here. And I had a match inside the cage with Bobby Yela. And as you can tell, Bobby Yela is no longer in action. Because you don't simply walk out of a match with John Heartbreak. Now, just like 2,000 years ago, the world waited for the Messiah. Whitworth can now stop waiting for talent because I am standing You want Yela? You're not going to get Yela because I killed Bobby Yela.
Oh, he didn't kill Bobby Yela. Come on.
And I took with me the Carolinas Classic Championship. And since there seems to be no one who is worthy enough, to go head-to-head with me, I'm going to leave it to everybody in the back. I am now issuing an open challenge.
Wow. Roscoe, get out of there.
Versus some screwed individual who thinks he can hang.
Did you say open challenge? I don't have a match tonight. I'm retired, but hold on, I got somebody for you.
Whoa, what's he got in mind?
Hold on. I specifically brought this guy today just for each and every one of you, and especially for you, prick. Hold on, let me go on. Excuse me. Oh, hey, there you are. There he is. Whoa. There he is.
Oh, Bobby Yellow's back.
Ladies and gentlemen, following contest is a non-title match. Introducing first to my left, Bruce Varsity of Virginia, weighing in at 175 pounds. He is the current HCWA Carolinas Classic Champion, John. And his opponent, from Carolina, Virginia, weighing in tonight at 169 pounds. This is Bobby Yela.
And it started just like that. And boy, these two are squaring off.
Well, hey, Tom, I'm back.
Roscoe, I was worried about you for a moment, but you had a trump card ready to play.
Always. See, John Heartbreak tried to tell me that I couldn't announce him properly and professionally. So, I don't know. I just brought a special person that wanted to wrestle tonight.
You got him an opponent. He's very much alive. You know, I know a little bit of something about this Bobby Yellow. You know, his favorite video game is Pac-Man.
I knew that.
His favorite soft drink, Mellow Yellow.
I would debate that.
His favorite star is the sun. His favorite song is the Yellow Submarine by the Beatles.
I didn't know that.
And his favorite thing to be doing right now is taking it to
John
Heartbreak
Heartbreak
and knocking him right into a rail.
Now keep in mind, Tom, this is not no disqualification. I'm sorry. This is a non-title match. The Carolina Classics Championship is not being determined in this match.
Is it no disqualification?
Well, I haven't been I haven't been awarded that show note. So
Okay.
to my knowledge, it's not. It's a regular straight up match.
It's not going to last very long.
No, not at all with these two. This is more of a grudge match. See, back in April, Bobby Yela and John Heartbreak went into a cage match for the Carolina Classics Championship, and since then, Yela has not been seen. So
It's a heck of a chop by Heartbreak.
Heartbreak is one of the best chop throwers in the company. To get caught on the other end of one of those, you might as well take a razor blade and just chop your chest open with it.
He really moves around the ring with a lot of grace and confidence. And then he strikes. He strikes with the speed of a snake.
Heartbreak's got a very big ego attached to a nice, shiny gold championship.
Have you been in the ring with Heartbreak?
I've been in the ring with Heartbreak on several occasions, none here in Wentworth. But let me tell you, John Heartbreak is not someone that's easy to take care of, and looks like Bobby's holding his own in there.
These men are roughly around the same size.
Roughly about the same size. Heartbreak has a couple of inches on him in height, and he probably has, Bobby probably has the weight advantage by a few pounds, but they're virtually the same size. Very good competition here.
There's the yellow splash.
Everybody wants to see this match again, and they're getting a special treat here tonight. Yela wasn't even advertised. He called me up one day, Tom, and he asked me, hey, should I go wrestle? And I said, why not? I got a special opponent for you.
Hey, you don't know who's back there.
You will never know who's
You're
back
an
there.
HCWA fan, you don't know who's back there.
You can never know who's behind the curtain. You always just got to stay tuned and show up. Or catch us on YouTube.
Yes, and they will hear your great announcing voice. Very impressed with your ring announcing tonight.
Thank you, Tom. It's something I've practiced for years now.
Oh, that's a low blow.
It's a low blow behind the referee's back there.
That lovely young lady in yellow accidentally distracted the ref.
Looks like we're getting a sharpshooter from Heartbreak here. One of his signature moves.
And the back, folks, is not meant to bend that way.
Not at all. And when Heartbreak sets down with this thing like he is now, it's absolutely it's pain. It's just painful. Looks like Yellow's going to get to the ropes here, but and Heartbreak drags him back out to the middle of the ring.
If Yela can prop himself up a little bit, he can almost squeeze back through the legs.
That's the luxury of being the same size. You have the options to go different ways that you couldn't if your opponent was bigger than you or smaller than you and you were the bigger guy on the ground.
So he's trying to twist. Look, he's trying to twist his body up.
Heartbreak illegally using the ropes here.
That.
No, definitely not. The hold is broken by the referee because Heartbreak was caught with his hands on the ropes in case you missed it there.
But he got a lot of damage was done in that just couple of seconds where he was able to apply that extra leverage.
Just a little bit of more pain shooting through Bobby's back right now, I imagine. Another hard chop from Heartbreak in the corner. And like I said, you might as well take a pack of razor blades and cut your chest open. That's what that feels like.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you have a sense that Yela is not fully back to 100% after that cage match?
Well, it's hard to tell. He had to be cleared by a doctor to be here. So if he's here, that means he's cleared by the doctor.
Is he the kind of guy that listens to a doctor?
All the time. He always takes care of his body. He always makes sure that everything is right before he comes back and puts something else on the line. And as far as I'm concerned, the fans are eating it up and they're loving it. So win-win for both situations here. Maybe not a win for John Heartbreak, but a win for the fans.
Man,
here.
these fans, they were off their feet. Did you notice that, Roscoe? When he started singing, oh my gosh, they came right out of their seats.
It's insane. It's a phenomenal entrance. It's a one-of-a-kind here in HCWA, and it's something you just got to be here to witness. Looks like Yellow's setting up for some kicks here, some Muay Thai kicks. Rocking him over and over and over. Got him with the big one. Heartbreak's down, going for a cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by John Heartbreak.
Heartbreak's resilient.
Looks like Crystal Reigns on the outside arguing the referee's count. That was clearly a 2 count, Tom.
I tell you what, though, I noticed a slow. That last count was a little slow.
I've noticed that his count has been slow all night, but he's
you
a
think
slow
it's
guy.
consistent?
No, he's a slow guy.
That's a tough thing. You know, he's got a thankless job.
Nice exchange of moves here by Heartbreak and Yellow into a sweet enziguri.
Yeah, that was a great combination. Fighting the hip toss, managed to go the other way, and as you said, drop it into a nice enziguri kick. Kicked the heck out of his face.
Stomps here to Yellow.
You know what? Those stomps to the face, they're not as pretty looking as an insecurity, but they do more damage.
Oh, Tom, look at this. He's got his foot across the throat here. The referee, he's talking to him casually, so the referee doesn't notice
the ref
here. Just so he doesn't see the foot across the throat. This is the kind of things that separate champions from challengers, though, Tom. Taking advantage of every situation, that's going to make you a champion.
I think that's where it helps to have a second there at ringside. You can alert the ref to some of this situation.
Divert the situation a little bit to give yourself an open.
Okay.
We got hard shots here from Heartbreak.
Roscoe, you ever break a rule?
Never, Tom. I don't ever break the rules.
So anybody but you, though.
Anybody but me.
All right, there's Heartbreak coming up.
That was a hard shot.
Yellow's trying to fight his way off because if Heartbreak gets to him, there's no telling what he's going to do to him.
There's no telling what he's going to do to him. No telling what the impact will be, and it might put Yellow out for the 3 count.
Half the battle of these top rope moves, you got to beat your opponent, and he didn't get enough out of Yellow. Yella is now positioned to go on offense. Yella's got himself to the top rope.
Are we looking at the Yellow splash here?
Three-quarters away of the frog splash.
That's exactly what it is, Tom. Here it is. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out from Heartbreak here.
That's about as close to three as you could get.
As you can possibly get.
Yella wanted a faster count. Yella digging deep.
Both of them are digging deep here.
And did he get some air on that frog splash. Now he's got him off the ropes. Misses a clothesline.
Oh, nice springboard crossbody from John Heartbreak there.
The alertness to leave his feet and catch a spring was fantastic.
For either one of these guys, the strategy is to take out the feet, take out the legs, take out the maneuvering. Fans want Bobby to come back here. Side Russian leg sweep coming. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Rolling over into a pin. What do we have here, Tom? 1, 2. A 2 count.
I'll tell you what, do you think that move works as well since the fall of the Soviet Union? Does that move have as much impact as it used to?
It has a lot of impact. It has a lot of impact, Tom. It took me a minute to understand what you were asking me there, but it clicked to me finally. But that's okay. The side Russian leg sweep, still a devastating move. And Yellow uses it to his perfection. Yellow poised
He's
up on the top
going to fly
rope.
again, Roscoe. He's going to fly again.
A swag
got him a cross-body block.
1, 2, and another kick out. And they're getting to about as close to 3 as you can get here, Tom. I mean, we're talking centimeters at this point.
I mean, this expertly has been Heartbreak as far as expertly able to make those adjustments in his body. He needs to just squeeze out of these 3 counts.
Well, the question is he just taking a break to fire back and come back and win this match? Playing possum of sorts, Tom. It looks like Heartbreak has a nice-looking suplex set up here. Almost turned into a jackhammer there.
Yeah, and he really got the blood flowing down into the head.
That
By
can
holding it so long, got that blood flowing down into the head
and
of
let me
Yella.
tell you, Tom, that can make you dizzy. It can be a set of pinfalls here by Heartbreak. Both of them kicked out by 2 by Yellow.
That'll make you see Yella.
Heartbreak arguing with the referee. You can hear what this crowd thinks of Heartbreak.
You mentioned the counts have been slow all night. Heartbreak thinking he can affect that counting mechanism. But if he's not careful, the next count it's going to be with his shoulders on his back.
Could be a 3, too. Hard shot to the midsection from Yellow to the face. Back at Heartbreak up to the corner, it looks like.
When you get to this stage in the match, Roscoe, do you ever just kind of want it to be over one way or another?
Obviously, the point is to win here, Tom.
But what makes it so that you can dig deep and just get to that extra level at this stage of the match?
Well, the point of the whole match is you want to take your rest periods. You want to take your time where you can sustain a little bit of a beating to save that little bit right to the end. And it looks like that's what Heartbreak is doing with a nice super kick there to Yella.
And that took every bit of that comeback away.
Took every bit of it. The crowd has died down now. It looks like
Heartbreak's
Heartbreak's in the corner.
he's kicking at his right boot.
Heartbreak's up, setting up for the end, the super kick. Oh, and he leans back.
Yella ducked it.
Yella
He's got him wrapped up.
1, 2, 3.
Yella's beat the champion.